You know what? I'm seeing a very fucked up message that this could be your parent who tries to vilify you for your past, for things that you did when you were a child. And with that, I wouldn't be surprised if this parent is a narcissistic parent. This person is hating on you because of the decisions that you are taking in life. I feel like you chose to go down from a different road compared to what they wanted you to go down. And I'm hearing that they wanted you to destroy yourself. They tried to set you up and it failed because you listened to your own intuition or you follow your own passions. This person didn't want that. This person wanted to cloud your intuition and cloud your judgment. But I feel like there's a energy of you being determined to see things for yourself, to see things clearly for yourself. For some of you, they are triggered by your divination abilities, by your ability to scry and see into situations, whether this is through tarot cards or whether this is you being psychic. I'm seeing that they are spying on you and your abundance or your money or your material possessions. Some of you could be Tauruses or have prominent Taurus placements or prominent second house placements in your birth chart. It's kind of like they're just watching you indulge in the pleasures of life. They feel like you live a very intense life for some of you, a life full of intensity when it comes to your happiness and your good memories that you create. But others of you, they feel like you're just, I feel like for all of you actually, they see you as someone who shines very brightly. Your energy is quite intense, but in a good way. Like your energy is felt, your energy is seen. Lilith energy is coming out particularly prominently in this reading. They feel like you have a wild energy about you, like you do whatever you want, basically, like you can't be tamed. And especially if this toxic parent is someone who's very conventional and, who sticks to a rule book in terms of society's book of rules for them. They are triggered by your wild energy because they low key feel like they wish that they could be as um, free energetically as you are, but they're not. So they're kind of evil eyeing you because of that. They feel like you are also able to come across very prominent, good opportunities for yourself because of the fact that you're not afraid to go down unconventional paths or because you're not afraid of just making impulsive decisions, especially with this wild energy. They feel like it leads you to very good opportunities in life, allowing you to live in comfort and live in some type of luxury. They also are triggered by you because they feel like you are able to see through them or like you constantly know what's going on with them. For others of you, I'm seeing that this person tries to make you emotionally unstable through love bombing, through breadcrumbing you. It's like your toxic parent tries to give you love and then take it away to see how you react, but you don't react in an unstable way because, again, you're very spiritually protected. Your energy is very protected, so the manipulation techniques don't work. Your boundaries also trigger this toxic parent as well. I feel like you have very strong boundaries with them. You have a lot of protection. So you've already put up protection and protective boundaries in between you and this parent, and that definitely triggers them because I'm feeling like this toxic parent feels like if they were to try and cross your boundaries, there would be hell to pay. Like they feel like they'd have to suffer as a result of this. So it's not really something that they can do. I'm also hearing that this toxic parent doesn't know much about you and that triggers them because the less they know about you, the less they can tell lies about you and your life. So I'm seeing that they are triggered by you because you take control over your own life. You can't be used as a puppet. I'm also seeing that this toxic parent may try to take control over certain narratives in situations that happen between you both, but they always lose control over the narrative to you. So they feel like they just can't manipulate you and your life, or they can't manipulate narratives that they would like to tell other people because you have more power and control over these narratives. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you are very book smart. They see you as very intelligent, and I'm hearing that you make them feel unintelligent or dumb in some type of way. I'm hearing that your toxic parent wants the relationship that they have with you to be one-sided, and you just don't even entertain it. This person is definitely discriminatory in some way because, again, they got xenophobic and fucked up beliefs. So, um, they are definitely discriminatory towards people from different countries or with a different nationality that probably ventures into racism too. And they have some very messed up beliefs. I'm also seeing two cards here about how they are triggered by your psychic abilities. It's either your ability to speak to the dead or your ability to connect to higher realms. They could view you as very psychic, or they could just know that you have beliefs that are quite non-mainstream. You could follow occult beliefs. But yeah, this person sees you as someone, this toxic parent sees you as someone with a very strong third eye. For some reason, they are also triggered by some type of responsibility that you have. Maybe this is a toxic parent who wishes that they had psychic abilities like you do, but they don't. And that adds on to the feeling of them being less intelligent than you or less capable than you. For someone in particular, I'm seeing that this toxic parent is triggered by how you deal with death. I'm also seeing that this toxic parent, for those of you who practice witchcraft, they are definitely triggered by this because they're actually afraid of it. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, your toxic parent is afraid of anything to do with the unseen realms. So if you're a psychic, they're afraid of that. If you practice any type of witchcraft, even manifestation, um, they are afraid of it. And going back to you taking control of your own life and these new beginnings, they might know that you practice manifestation in some type of way, and they see this manifest in reality for you. So they have a feeling, or they just know that your abilities are real, your abilities are powerful. And maybe that's why they feel like they can't overstep boundaries with you because, going back to that message about how they feel like if they were to overstep their boundaries, they'd be held to pay. I feel like they feel as though you'd put some type of witchcraft on them. If they ever did do that, or you'd send some type of evil eye to them, that would manifest in reality, in their reality, in the same way that your manifestations manifest for you. And for others of you, they see your beliefs as messed up, but they see your beliefs as beliefs that benefit you. It's like they're triggered by that because they're seeing that from their perspective, you have messed up beliefs that bother them but benefit you. I'm also hearing as well that they feel like they themselves have one-sided relationships with people, especially in their love life, perhaps, or even with friends, like a close friend. But you guys seem to receive a lot of genuine generosity from people. They just feel like that's unfair. For significant numbers, I'm seeing 22, 16, and 24. So those could be significant numbers for a birthday, a life path number, a lucky number, something like that. But I'm seeing that for some of you, this toxic parent is triggered by how people constantly would like to help you. People constantly take a chance on you, give you help, give you generosity. I'm also hearing that this toxic parent wishes that you would take another chance on them, but you won't. And it's like this toxic parent is holding on to you so tightly, but you have very, very, very strong boundaries. It's funny because the boundaries card came out in this reading, and the boundaries card in a different deck came out in pile 2. So yeah, they're holding on to you very, very tightly, but it's almost like they won't let you go because they feel like they can force their way back into your life in a way by trying to convince you to take a chance on them again. But it's not happening, and they're getting very triggered by that. They're triggered by the fact that you can see what would happen in the future. So it's almost like you can foretell what would happen if you lowered your boundaries in some type of way. I'm also seeing that they're triggered by the words that you speak because the words that you speak are your boundaries, they're your protection. I'm hearing that this toxic parent is being forced to take a good hard look at themselves because I'm seeing hanged man energy, and the hanged man is all about going within, being introspective, or mainly seeing things from a completely different perspective. So I feel like you guys not taking another chance on them, you guys not letting them into your life again, is forcing them to see themselves from a different perspective because they could have tried to vilify you and make it seem like you were the problem. And that's why they are triggered by other people taking a chance on you, getting to know you, um, wanting to socialize with you. I'm also seeing that you're very close to achieving a major goal that you've been working on, and this mainly has something to do with healing. So if you do any type of healing work, if you go to therapy, counseling, or if they can just tell that you're working on yourself in some type of way, then this really triggers them because the more you heal, they know that the more they know that you'll see the truth of them more than you already do. It's almost like they can tell that there's no hope for them in the future because of how strong your boundaries are and because of how you're healing so quickly. I'm hearing they feel like they are the ones being weighed down. They are the ones being left with the burden of rectifying the situation or trying to redeem themselves. This introspection and seeing themselves in a different light is very burdensome to them because they've racked up so much that they need to see about themselves that now that they're being forced to do it, it's a lot at once, and they feel very weighed down. But it's like they're kind of questioning themselves about, if their own child won't even let them back into their life, or if their own child is keeping up such strong boundaries with them, that means that they must be a really bad parent. And this toxic parent is very, very lonely. Maybe this was a codependent parent who relied on you for attention or to be like their friend or something like that. But others of you, I'm just seeing that this person is very antisocial. So, when you left or when you cut them off in some way, or when you limited your socialization with this toxic parent, they really had no one. And when people are left alone, that's when their mind takes over and they have to really think about things and their life and themselves. And I feel like that's what happened. Now they're having to think deeply about themselves and their own actions. Okay, then you got trust the universe, second house, strong magic, and Aries, Mars. So they're triggered by how you trust in life or about how you trust in a higher power to always provide for you in some type of way. If you practice any type of witchcraft, they feel like it's very strong. I'm also hearing that you have very strong boundaries. So yeah, they really feel like these boundaries are impenetrable and they can't get through them. But for others of you, they feel like you have a very strong skill set in witchcraft or just very strong energy, and you're able to manipulate energy. You're able to manipulate energy in your life to work with life, the universe, whatever it is that you put your trust in order to receive the outcomes that you have. With the second house card, the second house is about personal possessions, personal stability, self-stability. So yeah, for those of you who are self-sustainable and stable by yourself, this definitely triggers your parent because it means that it's like a message that you don't need them. With Aries, Mars here, this brings them to a lot of anger, and I'm also seeing that your anger could also be a threat to them as well because you know how to defend yourself really well. Because Mars is the planet of attack, war, defense, also motivation and passion as well. So they see the passion that you put into what you do in your life, whether it's going to school, your career or your job, your personal hobbies, yourself. Aries is also the sign of the physical body as well. So they could be triggered by your physical body or your physical health because you take care of your health and they don't. A bit of a weird message, but for someone in particular, your toxic parent is very unhealthy and they are triggered by the fact that you eat healthily because the second house is also about food, the food that you eat, the food that you put into your body to sustain yourself. And Aries is obviously the sign of the body. It's actually the sign that represents the head most of all, but mainly just your physical makeup as well. I'm seeing that they could be someone who is religious. This is someone who goes to church or a religious establishment. If they're not religious, then they are somebody who conforms. So with that, I'm hearing that they could be quite plain as people, like a plain Jane or something like that. But this is someone who either conforms to religion or just conforms to societal expectations a lot. And with that, I'm hearing that this person could hate on anybody who does not conform to what society expects of them or to what a family expects of them or anything like that. So you guys could fit into that box of being people who do not conform, and that's one of the reasons why they are hating on you. This person is very not emotionally immature. They could be emotionally immature, but I'm seeing mentally immature. They don't think in the way that most people their age thinks, or they're just very mentally stunted. Maybe for some of you, this person just comes across like they're straight up dumb. Like they lack intelligence, they lack understanding, I'm hearing, and not even like the compassionate understanding. They could, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that they lack mental understanding of things. This person could be somebody who finds it hard to wrap their heads around basic things to understand. Oh, okay. This person could be the type of person who struggles to understand anything that they are not familiar with, anything that does not involve, yeah, anything that does not conform to society's standards and expectations. They just don't understand other people's way of living. They're very ignorant, this person. For others of you, I'm hearing that this person shoots themselves in the foot with the things that they say because they don't think before they speak. This person is hating on you because they view you as a very abundant person, and abundance definitely does not have to be finances. Abundance, for a lot of you, I'm seeing that you have abundance in your mentality and the way that you think. Therefore, like I said before, you guys could have been the types of people who gave this person extremely valuable advice. This person sees you as a very stable person, someone who can create any type of stability in their life that they need to. This could be the type of person to try and find emotional fulfillment in everything outside of themselves. This person just does not get it. They do not see. This person could actually have a mental health issue, to be honest, because the way that I'm seeing like them just being so close-minded, crazy, crazy. Anyway, this person is jealous. This is a very jealous person, and out of their jealousy, they probably, I'm seeing that they tried to cause conflict with you. This was a way that they tried to fuck up your emotional state. I feel like you guys are very emotionally fulfilled people. You're very emotionally comfortable. You could also have everything that you would need in life to make you emotionally fulfilled and comfortable. But this person is very jealous and they started an argument, a conflict. Maybe they got other people involved. They were trying to change your, I'm hearing change your direction in life because you guys are very happy people, at least from this person's perspective. You come across as someone who's very emotionally fulfilled. That's just all I'm seeing. Like a lot of emotional fulfillment. This person is hating on you because they know that you are somebody who can literally achieve and create whatever you want. You are master manifestors here. If you guys are witches or you practice any type of what's it called, manipulation of energy, then they're also hating on you for that. And I feel like it's out of fear more than anything. This person tried to prevent you from going on a brand new path in life as well. I'm seeing that you guys have a lot of self assured energy within you and you feel like you can achieve and create anything because you can. You have all the tools that you need to create the life that you want to live. This person probably doesn't. So that's why they're jealous of you. This person, I'm seeing this person in a very stagnant energy. They could argue with a lot of people as well. You're probably not the only person that they cause conflict with out of jealousy. This person could also be jealous of your friends or your emotional support system, your emotional support group, whether this is your friends or your family. They see you as someone who's very close to achieving their dream life or someone who will achieve your dream life in the future. They also try to bite on your abundance. They wanted in on your abundance. This person could have tried to bite on your, first of all, this person could have tried to bite on your style, I'm hearing. So they could have been the type of person to try and look like you, copy you, which makes sense. They're jealous of you, meaning that they want to either be you or have something that you have. Or they wanted to take away some of your abundance because they felt like that would have prevented you from going on a brand new journey in your life and manifesting what you wanted to manifest. This person felt like the way to block this new path for you was to fuck up your emotional state, and it didn't work. So that made them even angrier. This person is very foolish for trying to do this to you. This person could also be very manipulative because I'm seeing a lot of gaslighting that this person tried to do, or manipulation in general. I feel like with their manipulation though, you didn't fall for it. You're very aware. That could be the thing that this person fears as well. Your awareness, your hypervigilance, the way that you caught them in the middle of them trying to gaslight you or lie to you or manipulate you. This person is hating on you because they are the type of person to be lost in life and not want to put in the effort and the work to achieve something. This person could also be in a freeze response, I'm hearing, because they have a lot of options available to them to create the life that they want to create, but they're not courageous enough to actually take action. They're in the Nine of Wands energy, meaning that they are very, very stuck with a lot of burdens that they feel like they have. And you're not. You're in the Nine of Cups energy while they're in the Nine of Wands energy. You have a lot of support and love and comfortability from this person's perspective while they have a lot of responsibilities and burdens. This person is poisonous and they set things on fire. They set beautiful things on fire as well. So this person could have tried to destroy something like a really beautiful connection or a beautiful friendship that you had with someone else. I'm also hearing that they're jealous of people who they feel look better than them or people who look the way that they wish that they'd look. So therefore they try to tear these people down to try and make themselves feel better. But I'm hearing that this person realizes now that by trying to tear you down and cause conflict for you, they actually added burdens onto their already burdensome life. Especially if you guys have a support group or a group of friends that really just care about you. Or just, these people don't even have to be close to you. You could just be very, very likable. And that's another thing that this person is jealous of. But the people who you are likable to, these people just view you as a very likable person, and this person actually shot themselves in the foot by trying to cause conflict with you. I feel like a lot of people backed you up in this situation, even if you don't see it yourself. This person could have went around trying to gossip on you, spread lies about you, or twist things, because this person is very manipulative. And these people did not believe a word that they said, or they did not believe that the way that things went down in the way that they said they went down was, they just didn't believe that it was the truth. They didn't believe that what they were being told by this person was the truth. You have the courage to just achieve things, and I'm seeing that you guys move forward towards certain paths in life, new paths in life, and also your passions and your options available to you. You move forward to them in a very quick way while this person is stuck. They hate on anyone who is doing better than them. You're moving forward while they're moving backwards. They know that they're regressing in life because of their stagnancy. Instead of recognizing, I mean, I feel like they do recognize that that's a flaw within themselves, their lack of trust in themselves, which is something that you can't relate to, is what's holding them back. They hate on you because you clearly trust yourself, you trust your own judgment, you trust your actions. So you know that wherever you direct your energy, you're going to really do big shit with it. Like if you put your energy into a project or a work environment, you're going to really be successful. This person could also be intimidated of your anger. Even if they didn't provoke you to anger in this situation, they probably have seen you angry at another person, and that intimidated them. So why they would try to, okay, yeah, they, like I said before, they try to provoke anger out of you because they felt like that would give them content or material to demonize you with, and it didn't work. Even if you did get angry, people can still see that this person was intentionally provoking you to anger, or that's just the type of reputation that they have. They're known for doing that. So even if you did get angry, people don't blame you for it. This person is very lost in life. They're not connected to their intuition. They don't have any internal guidance. I'm also hearing that this person tried to silence you. They tried to keep secret a lot of what they said to you. They didn't work. They feel like you're constantly watching them for some of you, especially if you guys are psychics or you read tarot. They feel like they're constantly being watched by you. This person can be very paranoid. But this person definitely fears you. This person could have tried to start shit with you out of fear of you. You know, when people get scared, so they try to combat whoever or whatever they're scared of, but it didn't work. There's a lot of secrets that this person holds. This person could have even been violent towards you. Because one of the cards here, the Two of Wands, is represented by the bleeding tooth fungus mushroom. I'm using a mushroom deck, by the way. And with that, I got an image of someone like punching someone or just making someone bleed in some way. This person could have hated on you when you didn't have enough money to really survive. Or if you're in this situation now, they're hating on you because you are living physically or financially in poverty. There's also a message about how people kind of see you as, I'm hearing, the baby of the family. This person is hating on you because they feel like you're babied. If not, then you're just someone who a lot of people have a soft spot for. And this person doesn't like that at all. For others of you, this person is hating on you because you are making moves to get yourself out of poverty and they don't want to see that happen. You could have exposed some secrets of this person as well. That's why they're hating on you, especially if their secret was anything to do with them harming you physically or abusing you mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever the case may be. Especially if this is a parent, you exposed a lot of secrets that you had to hold in during childhood. This person hates how people have a soft spot for you and how people feel for you emotionally, especially if they're exposed for any wrongdoings that they did for you or any harm that they caused to you. These people don't like the fact that people feel sorry for you. People feel sympathetic towards you about the fact that you had to go through that. This person hates on you because of the fact that you are young. So this could be a much older person who's jealous of your youth and of all of the possibilities that you have available to you in your life. They tried to really destroy your childhood and destroy you during your childhood or your teenage years to set you up for failure in life, but it's not worked. If this is someone who's older than you, like a parent, maybe even a grandparent, they try to trap you in hell of some sort. But the thing is, you guys are perfecting a craft or really working hard at something. It could be your work, it could be a personal project. There's something about you being very cute and adorable to people. Maybe that's why you're babied by people, or just maybe that's why you have a soft spot, or other people have a soft spot for you, because people see you as very cute. You could be quite small people. There's something about you guys having a very young energy, maybe even the energy of a child. Even if you're extremely smart and intelligent and mature, I feel like this is more so the way that you look physically. You could look very cute, and that's what makes people want to protect you more, or that's what makes people have a soft spot for you, as if you're a child that they need to look after. Maybe that's why people give you so much love. This person put you in a tower moment. They really made you feel like you were living in hell. But the thing is, you still have a passion and a drive to focus on doing whatever you want with your life. This person could have put you in hell because of the fact that you were refusing to conform to them. This person could blame you for being vilified by other people when really their fucking actions and abuse is the reason why they are being vilified by other people now. But even so, they don't see it that way. They see it as you being the one who's caused this vilification because of the fact that you didn't keep quiet about this abuse. Yeah, this person is highly narcissistic. For someone specific, this person could have rotting teeth, or they could have like a tooth infection. This person could also be going through poverty themselves, and that's why they're hating on you, because you're making moves and they're not, as if that's your fault. But this person put you in a tower moment, and it seems like it didn't stop you. But those of you, they try to destroy your passions. They try to really talk shit and talk down on what you're passionate about, or they try to block you and prevent you from going after your passions. This person is now living in a tower moment. While they were busy trying to create a tower moment for you, they've created a tower moment for themselves. And they're hating on you because you got away from this tower moment while they're having to sit in it. They're having to sit in their own self-imposed tower moment that they tried to direct towards you, but they actually trapped themselves within it. This person could have been hating on you since you were a little child. Any passions that you had, anything that you liked, they tried to talk shit about and talk down on to try and crush your spirit, but it didn't work. This person is hating on you because you're extremely good at something. There's a skill that you have that this person is jealous of or evil eyeing. Especially if you guys are creative people. I feel like this person is the complete opposite. They're not creative at all, and for some reason, they're jealous towards your creativity. It's a light that they don't have. Your creativity is representative of a light that they do not possess. This person is hating on you because you told nothing but facts about this person to other people, and now they're being burdened with the truth coming out. They're being burdened by your throat chakra, your truth, the way that you illuminate things, the way that you illuminate the burdens that they try to put onto you, meaning that now they have burdens on themselves, especially when it comes to their reputation. Their reputation is now burdened because of the fact that you chose to speak up about their wrongdoings, their abuse, or just things that they tried to weigh you down with. Honestly, I feel like this person is evil. This person is very evil. This person is not sorry about what they did. They feel justified in whatever they did to you. And it's like they're not upset about the fact that they have fucked up in such a way where you are now still in the process of moving on from the tower moment that they tried to cause you. No, they're upset about the fact that this was exposed. This person is very, very destructive with the things that they say. But I'm hearing that you became the destructive one, as you should have, when you spoke out about this person. And it destroyed something of theirs. Maybe it destroyed a career, maybe a family dynamic. Maybe you just destroyed all of the burdens that this person placed on you, because keeping this a secret in itself, whatever this person did, was probably a huge burden for you. You destroyed those burdens by offloading them from your shoulders and just speaking your truth. I'm sorry about whatever they did to you. Because this person is evil. I honestly feel like this person is very evil. This person is having so many endings, constant death moments, and that's their karma. So yeah. Whoever this person is, this person I feel is quite delusional. It's almost like they don't see things accurately. They could live in imagination and try and project imagination as if it's reality. I just feel like this person is very ungrounded. Their mind is not attached to reality. It's not rooted and grounded like it should be. I'm also seeing that this person could try to be very manipulative with their delusions as well. So they might try and spread their delusions as if they are facts when they're not. And for those of you who practice like any sort of energetic manipulation, like witchcraft, for example, I feel like this person is delusional enough to think that you could be putting some type of witchcraft on them. And I feel like for most of you, you haven't. It's like you wouldn't even waste your energy, waste your tool, like your resources and materials on doing any type of work on this person because they're not that important, you know, but they're delusional enough to think that they are. This person has no direction either. They're never able to find a clear direction in life that they can just follow. So it's like they're here, there, and everywhere. It's like wherever the wind blows, that's where they'll go. They're not very grounded and rooted in much. This person is also very hard to respect as well because I'm hearing that they don't respect themselves. There's a lot of desperate energy that this person has. They live in the energy of desperation. And, you know, this lack of direction in life is probably partly to blame. But yeah, it's hard to respect them because they don't even respect themselves. They could also be very disrespectful people to other people as well. I'm also hearing that this person might feel like they get respect, but they don't. It's almost like people want to keep boundaries with this person. And they might take that as people being afraid of them or respecting them or something like that. But it's not. It's just because they're people who are very hard to respect. This person, like I said, is very desperate. They don't know when to let go of people or situations. This is the type of person to be like a pick-me or whatever the equivalent would be for, you know, men, because usually pick-me is referred to when it comes to women. But this person is the type of person to chase after people who clearly don't want them, to chase after people who don't want them in their energy. Again, yeah, a lot of people would rather keep their boundaries up with this person, but they have a lot of desperation within them. And they could also try and bait people into like being their friend, being their partner, because they as a person are just not it. It's like they feel like they have to buy people's love and admiration, or they have to do the absolute most, again, act like a pick me to get people to like them. Like, they're just a very desperate person. So yeah, going back to the message about how they may feel like some people keep up boundaries with them because they're afraid of them, when that's not the case. In reality, this person is afraid of other people. Like they're so afraid of other people's judgments or other people's rejection or other people not liking them that they have made a fake persona for themselves, and they'd rather hide who they truly are because they feel like they're not good enough. But they're delusional enough to project this fear that they have towards other people and other people's judgments of them onto others. This person is very inauthentic as well. There are two cards here about how this person is fake. It's almost like this person doesn't even know who they are. If they were to strip the mask that they wear, they wouldn't even be able to know who they are or tell people who they are in actuality. And again, I'm seeing that not only does this person hold on to people and situations, they also hold on to people and situations that clearly have no possibility of ever coming back around in their life. They'll chase after something that's already dead. I feel like this person just really keeps themselves in victimhood. That's mainly what I'm seeing with this desperate energy. They'd rather keep themselves in victimhood. They could have like really bad attachment issues, so they don't know when to detach from people. And they just waste time. They could be delusional when it comes to the people who have detached themselves from this person and, you know, convince themselves that they would be able to come back around, that, you know, people who have basically run away from this person would, you know, be okay with them coming back. It's almost like in their mind, they're delusional enough to think that they always have a way of baiting someone into allowing this person to be in their life again. Even though I feel like a lot of people are very clear cut with this person when it comes to not wanting them. So yeah, just a lot of desperate energy. They try and wear a mask of like confidence, and maybe even like they might try and have a persona of being this tough person that no one can mess with. But it's not believable, but they're delusional enough to think that people do believe it. And it's just not true. Nobody respects this person. I mean, it's hard to respect desperate people. That's just a fact. I'm also seeing that their delusion could also translate into whatever spiritual beliefs that they have. Like this person might be some type of witch themselves, or like energetic manipulator themselves, and they're delusional enough to think that they can control people, but they can't. Even if they're not like any type of occultist or witch, like they might just think that they have the gift of the gab when they don't, or they might be delusional enough to think that they are great at manipulation when they're not. This person seems to think that they can just get anything that they want, but it's like reality doesn't show them that, because they're always left chasing after people while they're running away, while the other people are running away. So it's like, I don't know how they think that they can get anyone and anything that they want with whatever type of manipulation they think that they possess. But I mean, hey, we're clearly dealing with someone who doesn't think correctly, who doesn't see things correctly. This person is also very codependent, especially in love. This person is desperate for love. That's mainly what I'm seeing. They might always be the type of person who's constantly starting new romantic relationships, new romantic cycles, and they always fail. They always crash and burn pretty easily or pretty early, or from an early stage in the relationship. Even if the relationship is, long term, things went south a while ago, And again, this person doesn't know how to let go of things. They don't know how to just let things die. They prolong their own pain and suffering. But it's crazy because they think that they can get anyone or anything that they want when they clearly can't. This person is the type of person to really suffocate the people who they date. But this is how this person shows up in their relationships. And I'm seeing that this person doesn't even have faith in their own dreams. So again, they might carry the persona of, having a lot of confidence or being a confident person, but they don't even believe that about themselves. But somehow they believe that other people believe that. But clearly this person has no faith in actually being able to achieve what it is that they're wanting, the people that they're wanting, the relationships that they're wanting, the friendships that they're wanting. Because again, reality shows them that they're incapable of doing that. This person's just fake. Like, I feel like this is the type of person who tries to show up as like a really strong, confident person, when really they're very weak and pathetic, if I do say so myself. So yeah, this person lacks boundaries, or they don't respect other people's boundaries. A lot of people have boundaries up against this person, but they don't listen. And I'm also seeing that this person lacks boundaries of their own. They could also be very defensive, but it's so funny because when people put up defenses with this person, they don't listen, whereas when they get defensive, they expect people to respect that and respect their boundaries and their defenses, which is just so hypocritical and ironic. This person also has anger issues, I'm seeing. This person doesn't even know how to control their anger. They don't know how to direct their anger into anything progressive, or what's the word? Positive, productive, that's the word. And as a result of this, they lose a lot. There's a lot that they feel like they've sacrificed due to their own anger and, misdirected, misplaced anger. This person causes a lot of drama, but this person's very, very fake. Okay, they could try and cover up their anger issues. They could try and cover up their lack of respect, their lack of boundaries, or their lack of respect towards other people's boundaries. I'm also seeing that this person is extremely fearful. This person is very easy to scare, but they try and cover this up with a mask of fake confidence or fake strength. They don't know how to work through their own fears. It's like this person develops new fears every day or every week or every month, but they act like they don't. But they could cause drama out of these fears, When they get fearful of something, they start acting crazy, then they start causing drama because they're acting crazy, which leads to a lot of sacrifice in their life. They cut things out, they cut people out, or people cut them off. They block their own blessings. I'm also seeing as well that this person, like I said, this person's not a likable person, but they're also a very unattractive person as well because of their anger. Or this person tries to dominate people in some way, whether that's dominating other people who have put boundaries up against them. This person is very easy to see through though. They think that they're fooling people with their mask, but this person really feels like they're tricking people, like they're tricking people successfully and thinking that this person's a strong person, like they fear nothing, but they're not. And again, I'm seeing anger issues. Like what the hell? They cause so many arguments, so many fights, so much drama. They could get the most defensive when people see through them. And then they make themselves look even guiltier because they're getting hyped, they're getting angry. just because someone sees the truth about them, someone sees that they are fearful, or they do have anger issues, or they are full of negativity and hate, or whatever this shadow side is full of. And they're so stupid to think that they're not making themselves look even guiltier by doing this, because it's clear to see. This person may have a lot of eyes on them. I'm hearing that they act a fool. They show themselves up to be a fool when they get angry. They could act like a child throwing a tantrum, but they wear this mask of, being stoic or acting like nothing can move them, but yet they're so emotional. This might be someone who tries to act like they don't have emotions and like they're so strong, which is far from a sign of strength, which again shows this person's lack of intelligence, emotional intelligence especially. But I mean, everything that they try to appear to be, people can see straight through it. I'm also seeing that this person's mask is their armor, but their armor is weak. Their ego is weak. It doesn't take much to offend this person or to scare this person. When this person is scared, they also get angry, thinking that that's going to cover up their fear. When it doesn't, it just really exposes how afraid they actually are. They're out of control within themselves and within their own life. So this person could have control issues as well, which is probably the reason why people put up boundaries with them. So their control issues, like they don't even end up controlling what they want to. They end up losing people and good opportunities and stuff, especially people in dating, because the passion card came out here. But I'm seeing that all this fire, all this anger, all this passion, it's a cover up. It's fake, and people know that they're fake. It's very easy to see that they're fake. One of their biggest fears is people seeing through them, but yet they make it so easy for people to see through them. They don't do a good job of, fortifying their armor, their mask. It's so weak, it's so easy to see through. It's so easy for people to see that this is the type of person who they need to get rid of, out of their life. And this person's so dumb that they can't see that for themselves. They can't see how they're exposing themselves. They have very weak boundaries when it comes to their own shadows as well. So I don't know if this person is someone who maybe has addictions or dependencies that they are controlled by. Again, being out of control within themselves and with their own life and their own behaviors. This person's very immature, and they're also very secretive. They try to be secretive, but people can see their secrets. They don't make it hard for people to see their secrets. This person could be the type of person who, without even realizes it, exposes themselves through the things that they say or through the things that they talk about. This person could be very verbally abusive too, especially when they get angry. But it's like they're exposing themselves because what they say is complete projection about how they feel about themselves. They're just trying to project it onto other people. When they try and project their negativity onto other people, it's exposing their shadow. And because people's shadows are usually the shadow traits that they are ashamed of. This person is full of shame. This person is full of fear. This person is full of immaturity. This reminds me, this could be a masculine, it doesn't have to be, but this reminds me of the men who think that, by being this domineering, angry person, it makes them look tough when it doesn't. They're just exposing themselves as weak people with a weak ego. I'm also hearing that this person doesn't have good defenses, which, yeah, again, they don't have good boundaries, they don't have good defenses. And it's very easy to hurt this person. If this person needed to defend themselves, they wouldn't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it effectively, or, in an effective way. This person is so afraid that they just run away from everything. They run away from literally what's clear to acknowledge. They run away from acknowledging what everyone else sees about them. Because they're too weak to face their shadow. They're too weak to take control of it. They're too weak to take control over their own anger. This person's just a very angry person. They also might feel like they might try and portray themselves as someone who can see through masks of other people, but they can't. They're actually very weak. Their discernment is weak. They don't see clearly. They let that anger blind them as well. When they get angry, they don't see clearly. It's like they like to act like they can see through everyone else and see the truth of everyone else while being a fake person themselves. Little do they know everyone can see through them. This person's just so dumb. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys.